Alright, hello and welcome back. This is the Siberian here, and we have another campaign battle here. This is a 1v1, so it should be a bit quicker, or a shorter battle, but still quite good nonetheless. I just want to say before we get into the intro here, thank you to all the people who have watched recently. The last campaign battle did really well on YouTube. So that was a pleasant surprise, and I'll try and keep them coming as best I can. So this is just a 1v1, so I won't delay too long, but we'll cut to the intro. Bolstered by news of victory in the Italian colonies, the Spanish Fourth Army takes to the offensive and marches towards Lisbon, hoping to force the Portuguese army into a decisive engagement before the British First Army arrives. Meanwhile, the Portuguese commanders set up a defense in depth around the town of Coimbra along the Mondego River. They anchor their line in a newly constructed residential building that has recently been purchased by a woman named Mary. The Spanish troops will first have to secure this building if they are to assault the town of Coimbra itself. The battle for Mary's bedroom begins. Alright, so there we have it. This is going to be a good one. I figured while armies are getting set up, I would run through some of the things that are going to be different on this one. As you can see, we've had some UI changes that we're working on, trying to get that flag less obnoxious and smaller. We still haven't figured out how to get rid of those ones yet, but or just make them smaller. It's a work in progress. So that will be with the next update that's coming. So in this battle, the victory points are these two, and then the two in the town way back here. That one and that one. So how it works is if Spain captures the front two, it's a tactical victory, but not a complete victory. And if they capture all four, it's a complete victory. And in this case, just capturing one won't be enough to be declared a tactical victory. So the entrenched Portuguese do have a pretty significant advantage that way. Portugal is commanded by Dan the Mantis, and Spain by MJ Farrell. And this battle has become affectionately known as the Battle of Mary's Bedroom because of this building here. It just became a joke that they were all fighting over a bedroom in this building because it becomes the center of some hot fighting. So, oh, that was loud. So this is now the Battle of Mary's Bedroom. So there you go. Portugal's 6-pounders firing blindly, seeing if they can hit anything. Some Spanish hussars of the death, de la muerte. I'm gonna pretend I know how to speak Spanish well. Scouting with cuirassier guard. Very interesting tactic. Hopefully Spain doesn't have too much artillery, because that's a ripe artillery target. But he was going for some cavalry sniping, but didn't manage it. Alright, so here we go. Spain does have a larger army. Hussars are charging forward. Some Aragorn, Swiss regiments. Another Hussar regiment got some good shots off. And the charge, which any unit that charges gets a big bonus, so they will win on the charge, but the Portuguese will now start wearing down the hussars. Oof. Some early casualties due to artillery. But Spain is not worried about its infantry. Ooh, Lancer Guard coming in. Oh, they are so close to breaking. These are elite troops though, so. Ooh, and they're getting supported by some more cuirassiers. Artillery. Whoa. Another gap torn in the hull, or torn in the Spanish lines there. They're wavering. Will they recover? Oh man, 2 of them. Didn't notice that. And the Cuirassier Guard, even though they've lost a lot, are scaring off Spanish Hussars, which then makes the Lancer Guard waver. Oh, this artillery is horrendous. Causing a lot of routing here. Spanish heavy cav heads in to take out the Cuirassier, and we spot some Spanish flanking infantry on the left there. Spain has a lot of cav. Most of these should reform. They have a, yeah, already reforming, so I think Portugal wins the initial combat here, but they still lost a lot of these very expensive heavy cav. They have one more, they have 2 more units of it, so. Lancer Guard, Hussars. Portugal here is taking the fight to the enemy. It's not a bad idea as you slow them down, delay them. But there is a heavy Spanish presence on this flank, which is bad news for the Portuguese, because they don't have a strong defense over here. They just got 1 unit in Mary's bedroom. This is an elite unit. What is it? Let me see what unit you guys are. Here, I'll... Elite Grenadiers. Oh. Spanish infantry get a volley off and drop a good number of heavy cav. That's a unfortunate loss there of troops. And it looks like Portugal is shifting to cover again their right flank now that Spain's definitely stacking that side. Look at the aftermath of the cavalry battle. Loading horses. Very nice. Oh yes, hello there. Sorry, I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. So this is a good idea. Seeing your enemies shifting in front of you, Spain pushes to assault quicker. That's a good idea because catch the Portuguese out of position, prevent them from heavily reinforcing this flank as easily, which is where it looks like Spain is making their main attack. Marines are pretty elite. Guard infantry elite. And then some regular lines. Oh, that's an elite as well. So a lot of really good troops. Ooh. These guards took a beating there. But they're almost safe from artillery. We got some volleys going off. Fire in advance, maybe? Yeah. Dropped a number of Portuguese there. However, as they advance towards these guns, they're going to be able to start using canister, which is devastating. The next update, canister has been made a little slower to reload and not quite as long range. So, hopefully that balances it well. Got some elite Portuguese grenadiers here ready to fire at the advancing Spanish. Oh, there they are. Take a shot, oh man. Yeah, there it is. So this seems to be a strong point. Oh, that's cool seeing them shoot out of the house. Yeah, and these guys got hit by canister. They're breaking, causing their nearby allies to waver. 270, 250, 250, 280. Pretty balanced there. Oh, cav charge. Oh, canister. Horse artillery has been pushed off their guns and taken a few casualties, but has been pretty successfully stopped. Lancers join the melee. Excuse me. Wow, that was bad timing. And it looks like the cuirassiers are gonna hold on to the cannons. Oh, but more Spanish cav, heavy cav this time comes in. Bummer is they're getting shot from this house a lot. So they're winning, but they're gonna take some losses. The artillery crew has withdrawn back here. Good idea, preserve them. And Spain is getting charged by some cuirassiers, it looks like. Oh, this might be a good one to charge because it's light infantry. So that's a good spot to send one of these guys in for melee. Oh, Spain tried to withdraw and the Portuguese hold on. So cuirassiers survive. See if the Spanish can get a volley off into them. They form square. And so the heavy cav retreats. Ooh, taking some losses. Down to 68. Cannoneers are returning. More Spanish cav on this flank. Holding the little gap between the buildings. Shot at point blank. Cannoneers are back on their guns. Oh. Shredding this infantry, marines. Oh man. You hate to see so many brave men go down, but thus is the way of war. Spain's making a really good push on this left flank. And Kind of kiting to right. I think that's a good play, though. And I think his infantry is now targeting the cannoneers. Although when they go long, they hit the cavalry, so that's useful. What's that artillery doing? Oof. Yeah, that cavalry is dropping in numbers quickly, as is the artillery. Oh, and they've charged in. And these guys should break fairly quickly. Yep, wavering, broken. These guys are marching. The only bummer about this is they're gonna get shot as they go along. But can't be helped. Ooh, Lancer Guard going in. Artillery unable to get the shot off. And Cuirassier, who have been severely weakened. Lancer Guard. Yeah. Down to 40. The cavalry's getting shot though. Got some guard infantry heading in. Take on the elite grenadiers. Meanwhile, the Spanish infantry is marching past and getting some heavy casualties. The perfect angle to just fire down. Oh, and the Lancer Guard broke, as did the Cuirassier, but that's an unfortunate loss on cavalry. Meanwhile, these... Oh, broke his neck. The elite grenadiers are holding strong in the building. Mary's bedroom is secure for now. Ooh. Another broken neck. Oop, stabbed. Oh, the officer is down. Oh, and disappeared. And meanwhile, Spanish infantry just advancing beyond the line of the the line of the building. Looks like this is maybe a potential cavalry charge. So it's really revolving around this building. Also, this is as far as I've watched into this replay, so I don't know what happens from this point on. Let's check in on the building. The Spain and Portugal are in there. They glitched out to stand right next to each other. That's hilarious. They're just both occupying different parts of the building, but not fighting in melee. That's a frustrating... Oh. Heavy losses to the cav due to this building, which has become very peaceful all of a sudden. I think if he selected his Spanish infantry and hit melee on these grenadiers, they would fight, but conscripts are getting run down by hussars, and yeah, they're getting chewed up and wavering now, and they break. He's got a gap here in the lines. These elite grenadiers are really being a thorn, though. And the fact that they're able to shoot freely is a big loss for Spain. But I don't know if they could have... Not much they can do about it. Unless they know to set these ones to charge and push in. Royal Cuirassier Guard are getting ready to charge. Oh. That was brutal. Oh, and here come the heavy cav. Kind of a hard spot to charge. When they land, they bowl over so many troops. Oh, and he sends in the field marshal. That's dangerous. Lancer Guard coming in to support. What an absolute bloodbath right here. Nothing's changed really on that flank. Oh, and they shattered the Cuirassier. Very good. Unfortunately, Field Marshal broke. Means morale is going to be lowered across the board for Spain. And these guys are still glitched. Oh. A little combat going on now. Oh. Decent match. Oh. Brutal. Man, that's really unfortunate. The building glitched like that. Portugal still has a lot of troops left. Spain does too. I do think Spain took the worst of the fighting, though. Alright, they now have 2 units in there. Maybe. Oh. Now these guard infantry fell out, or fell back again. Alright, so Spain is reconsolidating and firing into the elite grenadiers now. Portugal is now on the offensive, it looks like. Man, the numbers of cavalry who died in this little spot. Catastrophic. This house has been a big thorn. And that's probably pretty frustrating for MJ, who's the Spanish general. Because he charged in troops and then they just stood in there. Oh. Town cut out. Wavering. Did the Spanish field marshal ever recover? Let's see. I don't see any star, so he must have. I had the hair number. He must have broke off the map, which will lower Spanish morale even more. Yeah. General fled recently. So while that modifier's on there, Spanish troops will have not great morale. So it looks like this is swinging in Portugal's favor. Mary's bedroom became the deciding factor, especially shooting out at all the cab that was fighting here. Still a decent force intact, but not the outcome that was hoped for, that's for sure. Oh, look, a nice bridge. It's flooded. Anyways, sorry. I made the map. You would think I'd remember what I put in it, but nope. Man. All around this command HQ. Mary's bedroom. Just slaughter. And those guys got so much experience. Threat, standard, excellence, chaos, terrible, terrible, standard, standard. So, Spain might have slightly better cohesion, but they are outnumbered now. Ooh. Portugal recovered its horse artillery. I don't know where they're pushing that one to. Oh. Another flanking regiment here. Ooh. Portugal is definitely pressing the attack now. Spain is falling back. Oh man. See, if you had a field marshal still, those would probably recover. Portuguese advance. Look at these artillery. 10 guys. A couple back there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so at least one gun fires. Forces that one into square. A lot of Spanish casualties. They're holding their fire though. This is a pretty bloody 1v1 here. Yeah, those guys need to reform. Ooh, flanking charge. Oh, gotta love Empire's pathfinding. Where are they charging? Nobody knows. Yeah, the guard infantry are definitely winning that one. But grenadiers are coming. Support. Spain is pulling back on the rest. Alright, they break that one. 200 left. Yeah, it's the grenadiers versus the guards. Terrible cohesion and good. So the grenadiers are going to win for now. Yep, winning. Oh. There we go, fighting melee. Wow. Grenadiers are winning pretty well. That's a scary unit. They don't have a flag. Where's their little icon? Oh, it's stuck in the building. And this looks like it's gonna be a defeat for Spain. So we're gonna fast forward a bit. A good fighting withdrawal here by Spain, but they're not gonna be able to hold on much longer. These grenadiers tear through a lot of infantry. Oh, well. I wonder if the grenadiers have a defense stat still. I may have missed them. But here we are at the climactic finale. Portugal sends in its troops. The Spanish infantry defend to the last. Oh, and they break. And that will be battle over here in any moment. These guys are too steady. They break sooner than not as many Spanish troops will get run down. Wow. Let's let that Spanish infantry die. And there we have it. So Dan, and he got one AI to help him. So he was outnumbered, was able to hold off the Spanish assault. Really because of that building. Let's see. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a huge number of kills for only 150 loss. Unfortunate that the building glitched, but that can happen. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this shorter battle, nice little one. I just recently played a 3v3 campaign battle that's got 2 parts to it, so I'll be recording that one soon-ish, and it's very epic, very large scale. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you've had a great New Year's and holiday, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, have a good one. Bye.